What's up everybody, Julian Hall here, episode number 5 of Teaching Kids Entrepreneurship. Check out the red swag, got to make sure here's on fleek. Can guys say on fleek? Anyway, let me know in the comments. But today's tip for teachers and parents is don't make entrepreneurship scary for kids. And what do I mean by that? Now, a huge bugbear that I've got is, and I get where it comes from, but because parents and teachers don't necessarily have experience in business, generally speaking that is, they come preloaded with a bunch of assumptions, and that is assumptions around how difficult, scary business and entrepreneurship is. Now, I'm not saying entrepreneurship is a walk in the park. However, if a child says, I want to start my own business, they are loaded with all of these psychological barriers which say, oh, you're going to have to work so hard, it's risky, what if it doesn't work, etc., etc. But if they say, I'm going to go and get a job, you don't tell them the same thing. You don't say, getting a job is risky because you could lose your job, just like that. You don't say, oh, getting a job is hard work. You never say, what if it doesn't work out? You don't say that stuff when it comes to children saying that they want to go on, or young people saying that they want to get a job. But if they mention the word business or entrepreneurship, immediately you throw a whole bunch of scary words and ideas which are your limiting beliefs, typically. Now, we probably have all done it, even me, probably been guilty of it at some point, but stop. Do not do it, because just because you are afraid doesn't mean your kids are. And as we all know, kids have less inhibitions than we do. So if they see another child, on TV, doing these programs now, or they see something online of a child or a young person doing a business, they're going to think, well, if they can do it, I can do it. Then when they go and speak to an adult, the adult's telling them, oh, you've got to be careful because what about this and what about that? But the other kid has done it, so they've proven that it can be done. And with the rate of unemployment and all the other things that are out there, getting a job is, I don't want to say it's as risky as starting a business, but you don't, again, load them with the same assumptions. Now, the business community will know this, that there are mechanisms and things that the business community have put in place to reduce the risk, to de-risk things, to make things easier, to add wellness into the lifestyle of entrepreneurship and all the rest of it. And, the whole lean approach to starting up, failing fast. All of these ideas have been put in place mainly by the tech startup community to address a lot of the issues around some of the stuff that, yes, historically was scary, and, risk taking around entrepreneurship. But a lot of that stuff has been addressed now. So let's not give kids the old narrative around business and entrepreneurship. Let's give them a current day new narrative, one that is positively enabled rather than negatively enabled with thoughts and ideas, because ultimately it doesn't matter to a point whether or not these kids get it right or wrong, because they're still kids, right? It doesn't matter if a young person who's in their teens starts a business and fails, because we know that's going to be a natural part of their learning. So all I'm saying is, let's level the playing field in our discussions between employment and self-employment, and let's just give them a chance. If they want to do something which you're nervous about but they're not nervous about, don't make them nervous about it, essentially, yeah, whether you are a teacher or a parent. And like I said, I know we've all done it, but I'm here to tell you today, stop. Before you knee-jerk react to a child who wants to do their own thing, think about what you're about to tell that child. Is it going to be positive? Is it going to be negative? Is it going to help them, or is it going to hinder them? That's it, guys. Julian Hall, Teaching Kids Entrepreneurship, Ultra and out.